What's up, everyone? It's your girl Asia, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for your girl. I have nothing but good content. Shake it up in the vault, and I am super excited to share with everyone coming in contact with your girl channel. On today's video, you guys, I will be telling you guys my first experience getting eyelash extensions. Never got them done a day in my life, and I'll be telling you guys how it came about, what was the process like, what happened, how did I find this person, like, did I get diagnosed, really everything I did. From the picture, this is how I was, and this picture I took yesterday. So, and this was in, I would say, about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks time frame. So yeah, so I'll be showing you guys exactly what type of medications I took, all of the above, and yeah, hopefully this video can save the next sister who is looking at getting her eyelashes done for the very first time. I had no clue, no type of knowledge on really what to expect about getting my eyelashes done for the very first time. And so I guess in a way it was a blessing in disguise that now I know what to look forward to before, if I decide that I wanted to get my eyelashes done again, but that's out the window. Guys, so I'm starting from the very beginning. So boom, I posted on Facebook one day and I was just like, I wanted these custom nails done. Now mind you, I typically just go to a shop because around here it's really hard for me to find a consistent nail tech. So I'm like, okay, I'll just post it. I'll give it another shot. And Facebook have a lot of these groups, especially in the DFW area, that you can network in and meet other young women that have similar interests just like you. So I posted it in this Facebook group, and I will have the name of the Facebook group right here. And I was just like, hey, I need someone who can do this nail set. And the lady who I ended up going to, I had probably about like 70 people comment on it. But the lady I ended up going to was one of the later comments. And she posted her business page, again, right here. And I was like, okay, she's, in a lot of things. She does, looks like facials, she does nails, she does hair, she does literally all of the above. All of the above. So once she, posted her page and was promoting herself, I'm like, okay, this girl seems like the real deal. I checked out her website, and then she actually had this special going on where it was like you can get your nails done, your hair done, and your eyelashes done for like $280, I want to say, with a $40 security deposit or something along the lines of that. So when I saw that, I'm like, okay, sounds too good to be true, right? So I was like, okay, let me actually, go ahead and book it, because it was a really good deal. And by this point, I haven't had my nails done in so long. And so I was just like, yeah, it's time. So I went ahead and booked her. I paid the security deposit. I can't think of the date that it was, but it was sometime in May. I know for sure. I'll have the date right here on the calendar of what date it was. So booked it. I booked it like 2 weeks, I believe, or a week in advance. So it was quite some time coming up. In the DFW area in Texas, so that's the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. I live in Plano, Texas, and the young lady had her suite set up in, is it Hurst, Texas is where she had it. I believe it's like a little small country town outside of like Fort Worth. And so the day before my appointment was scheduled at 8 because I knew that I had all these services, and it was my first time going to her. So I did not know how many or how long hours it was going to take this young lady to do the hair, the nails, and the eyelash extensions. So I went ahead and made the appointment for 8 a.m. because I'm not going to be there all day on a Saturday. So booked it at 8, you know, whatever. And the night before was actually a girls' night, and I was like, Asia, don't get too litty. Well, I got too litty. So I got too litty, and so I actually didn't end up making my appointment until 10, and she was like, okay, it's gonna be like an extra $35-$40 charge. I was like, okay, cool, you know, like we ain't broke over here, whatever, like I'll pay the little extra $30-something. I was really looking forward to having my hair done because I haven't had anyone touch my head in a very long time. Any type of style you see come from me. So I was just, you know, really excited to be dolled up, and I was depressed like a week before that. So I'm like, yes, finally I get to feel all girly and just come to myself. So I'm gonna skip past the hair and the nail services because that really wasn't the main focus. The main focus was on the eyelash. We hit the finale. Boom, it's time for your girl to get her lashes done. So I lay down on the table and I told her multiple times, this is my first time because I don't know what to expect. Prior going into this, I never really heard anyone describe bad stories with having their eyelashes done. I just saw baddies all around me that always had their eyelashes done, so I'm like, okay, it's time. You know, I'm 24, never had my eyelashes done. I'm like, okay, maybe I should, you know, feel a little girly and give it a try. So we laid down on the table and she told me, keep your eyes closed, don't open them, and then she puts this whatever that stuff is underneath the eye. Oh god, I forgot I had on not mascara, makeup. But anyway, so yeah, she puts that underneath the eye, and I lay down, and the glue that she was using smelled so strong. It really reminded me of the hair bond, the hair glue that people used to use back in the day. Like, you would go to high school and see your girls with them eyelashes on, and they'll be like, yeah, I use this hair glue. Yeah, that's exactly what it smelled like. I'll put a picture of it right here. It smelled like this hair glue that she was using on my eyelash extensions, but my eyes closed, so I have no proof, right? And she did them really fast, and she was telling me that they were in clusters. So it took her really, I don't know how long she's been doing eyelashes, but for the clusters, it really took her, I would say, 30 to 35 minutes to do both sets of my eyes. And then I'm gonna put a video of here showing you guys how my eyelashes looked. Once the young lady got done with my eyelashes, she was asking me, like, does it burn? Does it itch? How do you feel? She gave me this handheld fan, and she was like, put it up close towards your eyelashes and just fan. So I was doing this for probably, I would say, 7 to 10 minutes. Once I got done fanning the first time, we went back into the front part of her suite, and she had me stand up against the wall. Of course, she wanted to take more pictures, which I didn't mind, but whatever. And so she was taking more pictures, and then as she was taking more pictures, my eyes started to water. So from there, she gave me the fan again, and I just started fanning. I waited, I would say, an additional 5 minutes, and then the young lady asked me, how do you feel? Do your eyelashes burn? Do they itch? Is anything in your eye? Anything like that? And I was like, no, everything's okay. Everything feels fine. I feel okay. Everything was good. So she was like, okay, you know, thank you so much for coming. You know, have a wonderful day, yada, yada, chit chat. So I leave, I get in the car, and as soon as I get in my car, my eyes immediately start to water. And I would say they started to water for, I would say 5 minutes. And I grabbed a napkin, and I started to wipe my face or whatever. Proceeded to go to the store and came back home. From her city to my city was probably about 40 to 45 minutes. I would say 40 at the latest. 40-minute commute. So yeah, I spent a lot of money that day and drove across town that day, and was not expecting what happened the next morning. Me and my boyfriend actually of that night fell asleep on the sofa, and so when I woke up to wake us up so we can go get in the bed, I went to go use the restroom. And when I looked in the mirror, I noticed that underneath my eyes were very, very puffy. Now, I didn't think too much of it because when I looked at my eyes, yes, they were puffy, but it wasn't like super, super dramatic to how it got. It wasn't like to that extent whatsoever. It was like little to medium puffy underneath my eyes, and the swelling wasn't there. Like nothing wasn't there. It wasn't as, you know, crazy as it had got. So I totally disregarded it. I think I told my boyfriend, I can't remember, and he was like, yeah, babe, it'll just go down in the morning. And I honestly thought so myself. So I wake up and I noticed that as soon as I wake up, I'm having a hard time like actually open my eyes. And so when I actually like open my eyes, I get up, I notice that my boyfriend's not in bed. I go to the restroom and I grab a wet towel and I just try to like, you know, put it on my eyes. And then I actually look into the mirror, and this is what my face looked like. It was really, really painful. The swelling on my eyes were so crazy. I truly was scared. Like, I have really sensitive skin in general, and I used to break out like this towards getting my nails done. And I was like, oh my gosh, here we are again. This is like high school all over again. Why am I still reacting? So when I wake up and I'm looking like this and I'm talking to my boyfriend, at this point, it's like the eyelashes were so, it's like they were like a crusty like on my eyes. They were so heavy. They were just keeping my eyes like very, very low. It was hard for my eyes to stay open. I'll post another video on here showing you guys like how low my eyes got. I get to the doctor and I notice that my eyes are still like, my vision is getting lower and lower, and it's getting really, really hard for me to see. And I'm kind of panicking on the inside because I'm like, what did this girl use on my face? Yeah, I was just like, what did she use? Like, I just couldn't believe it. And so get to the doctor, and I've never had eyelash extension, so I'm not even aware of eyelash extension glue remover. I'm not aware of rubbing gel. Like, I wasn't aware of nothing, like nada, zip, zero, because I just truly didn't know. So when I get to the doctor, they prescribe some type of ointment to me, and they start massaging it like on my eyelashes. And they also told me to do that every, I want to say 7 days, for the first 7 days, or the next 7 days, I should say. They told me to do this every day for 3 times a day. So I'm like, okay. And I'll post a video of me here doing what they told me to do. And it was just too hard. It was, the glue was, it was so stuck. Like the lashes on, they were just stuck, y'all. They were not coming off whatsoever. And I got prescribed these medications to go take, and I went to go pick them up at Kroger's. And the doctor was telling me that this type of ointment that they prescribed to me will eventually fall off, and hopefully that the rash, the swelling will go down. So the next day I wake up and I was just massaging some of the ointment into my eyelashes. I work from home, so it was really, really difficult for me to even like be on the computer because I'm looking at like LED all day, and my eyes were just so freaking heavy. And so I was like, okay, Asia, we gotta figure out something, because there's just no way I couldn't. The weight of the lashes alone were like making my eyes itch, making my eyes burn. I just wanted the eyelashes off really, really quickly. Before I took off my eyelashes, I posted a story on my social media just letting everyone know like what was going on with my skin, how I was reacting to getting my eyelashes done. And y'all, when I tell y'all the amount of outpour that I had, literally from all types of ladies saying like, I've had my mom experience this, like I've had my sister experience this, my cousin experience this, oh my god, I can't believe you're experienced this. I was also having a lot of ladies out of the woodworks just show me so much support, and I was super, super happy, and I just could not believe like all the feedback that I was receiving. And so once I posted that, I was like, okay, Asia, we gotta figure out a way to get these eyelashes off because there's just no way. So I just massaged some of the ointment into my eyelashes and they proceeded to slide off. So literally, I was saying about 15 minutes, I got all the eyelashes off and I was so happy. By this point, this is when I discovered that there is eyelash remover, and I was like, what? Like, I didn't even know. I don't know why I didn't think about that first before going to the emergency room, but again, I didn't know. Your girl was tripping. My eyes was very low, vision very blurry. Your girl couldn't see, so it was really bad. So once I get the eyelashes off, I continue to take my medication for the next couple of days. I had asked a young lady what type of glue that she used on my eyes, and she kind of was very resistant to telling me what type of glue it was. She wanted me to actually tell her that it was a confirmed allergic reaction to the glue that she used. And come to find out that this young lady is not licensed, and that my eyes were truly like, I feel like if I did not get them eyelashes off, or if I did not go to the ER when I did to get that type of medication to control the swelling and bring down the rash, I don't know what the state of my eyes would have been in, because when my skin is very, very sensitive. Like when I have a reaction, I have reaction. It was starting to spread to my ears and to the back of my neck. And so I really, really wanted to make sure that I just got these lashes off, and I didn't want to experience this ever again. Like I said, my skin typically used to react like that when I used to get my nails done when I was younger, and I didn't know why. Found out that it was the nails. And it's been an ongoing battle with my skin, honestly, because I have such freaking sensitive skin. I can't use everything on my skin because your girl will break out. But that really is the storyline, what happened. Once she didn't want to give me any type of really information. I mean, she eventually did. And some of the messages that you see here was my boyfriend texting her, because I'm in the hospital. They had me laying back in this chair trying to they were trying to massage my eyelashes for me so that I can get these things off. So I was not able to hold my phone and text. So my boyfriend was actually the one texting her, and he was saying some off the wall stuff. So I'm like, yes, girl, I'm gonna come to you forever to get my hair done. I was like, babe, what? You thought. No, but for real, y'all. So that is the storyline of what happened. Again, here is her page. And disclaimer, I am not coming for her. I feel like I haven't said anything that's disrespectful, out of pocket. Nothing. Kind of was acting very like she didn't really care about my eyes. And so that's why I felt like it was necessary to put this person, on the spotlight, and basically just make other ladies aware, because once I found out that this happened to my eyes, I knew that this was not the proper process of what you should go through of getting your eyelashes done for the very first time. I had a couple of ladies reach out to me telling me that they used to work in lash tech studios, and if it's your first time going to get your eyelash extensions done, that the lash tech will recommend you coming in 24 hours in advance, taking a glue test to see if your skin reacts to the type of glue that they use for the eyelash extensions, and if you did have a reaction, that they did not take you on as a client. And so I did not know about the type of protocols that were in place to ensure that if you're getting your eyelashes done for the first time, that you do not have the type of reaction that I had. So Going forward, I just wanted to make you guys aware of what you should be looking for when you're going to get your eyelashes done for the very first time. Number one, make sure that you're going to someone who is licensed. When you are going to this person's business, they should have this hanging up where it is visible to the public. Everyone should be able to see if this person is a licensed cosmetologist or a licensed certified lash tech, whatever you want to call it. And they should have this document visible for all to see. Number two, when you're going to get your lashes done, the lash tech is supposed to have you come in 24 hours in advance to take a lash glue test. And this is to see if your skin is going to have a type of reaction similar to what I did or I had. And if you do have this type of reaction or a similar reaction, they will not take you on as a client for safety reasons. This is something that you should be looking for. If your lash tech does not tell you about this necessary protocol, I would definitely have some red flags going off, like, whoa, alert. You just want to make sure that if they're not asking, you're asking, and if they like, no, girl, you don't need to come in, then you don't need to go book with them. The third thing that you should be looking for is work. And when I say work, I mean like actual facts, a business page, a website, professional. You should have a lot of things to back up this person's service that they're wanting to provide to you. So if you're going to a nail artist, you wouldn't pull up to someone and they don't have any, pictures of nails on their page, or they haven't showed you of any type of work that they've done. Make sure that you are absolutely seeing everyone's work. What I do, because people have gotten slick now, where I would see some stylists actually take pictures from like Google and put it on their page like they did work. So a lot of times what I also started doing now, because these 2022 stylists have gotten out of pocket, and I've actually caught some people like taking pictures from Google and putting it on their like hair page, and it's too much. So I would actually also recommend doing a image search. Now, you do not have to do this every single time. I'm just saying, like, if it's someone new, you never worked with them before, you're not familiar with their work, their experience, things like that, then some images I would just pull here and there and do a reverse image search just to make sure that they did not pull it off of like a website or something like that. But yeah, y'all, what I was officially diagnosed with in the description box. All the products and medications and diagnosis and what I did to remove the eyelashes are in the description box as well. I really hope this video can save the next woman. I thank you so much for listening to my story. I really hope that if you're going to get your eyelashes done, you learn something new. Please don't be like me and just go on Facebook asking someone and anyone to do your eyelashes with. The young lady overall, my hair was falling apart within a week. My nails weren't what I wanted, and I had a really bad reaction. My experience with this young lady overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say is a 3. I did not like the services I received, officially, like how it all came out. The hair was very beautiful and I did love my hair, but the nails and the eyelashes kind of just ruined my experience with her. It's not her fault that I had a reaction to the nail glue, but if she was a licensed and trained professional, she would have known the proper steps to take so that I wouldn't have experienced that. So I'm not necessarily putting the blame on her, but she should definitely be very, very careful. My experience with this young lady and the stylist was not the best. Really cute. I was feeling myself. She offers a lot of other amazing services, but I won't be back. Definitely a lesson learned from me. Ladies, please be mindful and be careful of who you book with. Also, these new stylists nowadays want to have like multiple fees here and there. Make sure that you are reading exactly everything what they say on their website. If they say, I'm going to give you an hour grace period, make sure that you actually like screenshot their contract or something, because I like to just have that in the back of my pocket just in case if something comes up where like you got to get charged an extra fee. When it came up that I had to pay her an additional $30, like I said, that wasn't really the issue, but when I was reviewing the young lady's website, none of that information was provided as well. So a lesson learned on my end, and hopefully a lesson learned for the young lady. Wearing like my strip lashes, and I felt so amazing. I wanted to show you guys just my skin, and I got a little bit of makeup on, but I wanted to show you guys my eyelashes and show you guys just some of them did get ripped out. It came out, I guess you can say, when the eyelashes came out with them. So I just put some mascara on so you guys can see like your girl eyelashes is still there. Y'all, this is a learning experience for me. No more eyelash extensions, at least from these, you know, I'm a hairstylist Facebook that is behind me. That's definitely behind me. I do hair and makeup myself, and I wanted just to feel pampered, and I wanted to get that type of treatment for me. But like I said, this one's down in the books. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching my channel. Be sure to look for all of those things, ladies or gents, before go getting your eyelashes done. This is your girl Asia, and I will see you in the next video.